Hello, namaste. Hi, everyone. Well, I thought I would do another reading this morning, and I already put the cards out, but it was really interesting, so I thought I would share it with you. I wanted to do another one based on the cards that I just got and share it as a reading from the universe, okay? So it's very interesting. What we have is the sacred journey. What is the sacred journey about? When one awakens the Kundalini, what is it there to do? It's to take you to the source. Okay. So this wound up being very interesting indeed. So what we have is, on one hand, you have the ego. This is always in the Zen, they use this sort of, they have the water buffalo, the man riding the water buffaloes across his journey from ego to realization. So here we have the starting point, okay? And it's about, let's see, we get to the other point, about opening up, okay, to find that divine connection. Okay. Here we have the fantasies and illusions. Okay. And above we have that one light which subdivides into many. Okay. So let's look a little more deeply into this. So I started with, to get to the source, what happens? Well, things ignite. And then one has all of the drama that comes up around it. So what are the dramas that come up around it? Now this is really interesting. We have all the fives. All the fives, the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at all of these. So that's very interesting that all of them came up, and this is indeed what happens. Okay. One has to eventually build a foundation. The four is the foundation. By moving through all of your ideations. You're challenged on every level. On here, you're challenged on your belief system, what's there, all of the dramas, your pity party. You're challenged on your, oh my God, I'll be out in the cold alone. All the dramas come up to be seen for what they are and what they're not. So all of these things come up. Again, these are it's what we have down here, the fantasy notions that one has, the belief systems and fantasies notions, okay, need to be challenged, okay, so that one can understand the world, you know, the end point of the world that one has, and then the message that's given about how to walk the path, okay, about how to walk the path, the start of the path. Okay, and it's also about the ego form and where it's always tied up and what it can steal away with for its happiness. Okay. So it is a journey about, confronting all these false ideations and belief systems and all the fears. These are all the fears one has. Oh my God, all the fears have to get confronted and moved through. The fantasies have to be moved through. The fears have to be moved through. Okay? In order, and we do that by, and again, also the other thing we have to move through is this ridiculous notion about, again, what ego can steal away with, in its bondage to be happy. Okay, so it's confronting all the illusions and all the dramas and traumas and nonsense that one is engaged in the world of Maya. We have to come to that point within, communing with that God source, communing with that is, okay, making this I don't want to say attachment, making this alliance to work, to hear the message about how to walk the path, to come to understand the world, to get to the source, and that's the sacred journey. And that there's only one cup of God that subdivides into everybody and everything, okay? So I thought that was really an interesting journey, and not usually what you'll see in most spiritual dynamics about what the path is. They'll clean it up to make it sound like it's so easy. Well, it's not. It's about facing all the ego drama. What ego where it thinks it's bound. Again, you have to be honest the first thing, not about what you could steal away with to get to happiness. You have to get real with things, okay? And again, the path is about, really looking into all your fantasy notions. Netty, not this, not this, not this. Whatever is changing is not the eternal is. Not this, not this, not this. About looking at all of one's fears about, oh my God, I'm going to be out in the cold. Oh my God, I'm in such despair. Oh my God, I can't take it. It's too much to be here. Oh my God, my world is burning. I'm in, all the conflicts and dramas that people get into, okay? It's about confronting all of that, okay? That one goes through the levels and layers of consciousness. Fight and flight, okay? The starting point of fight and flight, okay? All the dramas that one goes through in order to come to clarity, breaking through to realization and the source. And that's the sacred journey. Maybe that's why it's a snake as a sacred journey, because one has to confront all the nonsense and all the dramas that are, and all the fears that one has in order to transition through it. The illusions and the fears and all the things we've gathered and collected for lifetimes, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. I hope you've enjoyed what the sacred journey's about, according to the tarot from the source, okay? Namaste, God within me recognizes God within you. Namaste.